وَنُثْبِتُ أَخْبَارَ الصِّفَاتِ جَمِيعَهَا. And we affirm all of those attributes that Allah has mentioned to us that belong to Him subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَنَبْرَأُ مِن تَأْوِيلِ مَنْ كَانَ يَجْحَدُ. And we are free from any ta'wil of those who try to negate Allah's names and attributes. Anyone who tries to distort the meaning of what is apparent of His names and attributes. He said, Ar-Rahman al-Arsh istawa. Then we affirm that Allah is above the Arsh. He's above the Arsh in His being. He's above the Arsh in His status. He's above the Arsh in His rank. The Asharis, they want to be clever. They come and they say, He is above the Arsh, yes, but only in His rank and status. Not in His being. Not in His essence. But what did the scholars say? Did they say that? Did Imam Malik rahimahullah say that? No. Did Ibn Abi Zayd al-Qirawani al-Maliki in the 4th century, did he say that? More than 1,000 years ago. For you to come and say it means that. Did he say that? No. He said, وَأَنَّ اللَّهَ عَلَى الْعَرْشِ بِذَاتِهِ. Allah is above the arsh by His essence. Look, He said it by His essence. Can you get any clearer than that? وَأَنَّ اللَّهَ فَوْقَ الْعَرْشِ بِذَاتِهِ وَهُوَ فِي كُلِّ مَكَانٍ بِعِلْمِهِ. And He is everywhere in terms of His knowledge. And Sufyan al-Thawri rahimahullah, when He was asked, وَهُوَ مَعَكُمْ أَيْنَمَا كُنْتُمْ. Somebody mentioned to him the verse, and He's with you wherever you are. He said, بِعِلْمِهِ. With His knowledge, He's with you. With His seeing, He's with you. His hearing, He's with you. But Allah subhanahu above the arsh in a way which befits His majesty. He's not everywhere. As many Muslims, they believe. If you ask them, where is Allah? They say, everywhere. Allah is not everywhere. His knowledge, yes, He knows everything. He's seeing, He sees everything. He hears everything. But Allah is above the arsh. Allah is above the arsh in a way which befits His majesty. Because إِلَيْهِ يَصْعَدُ الْكَلِمُ الطَّيِّبُ وَالْعَمَلُ الصَّالِحِ يَرْفَعُهُ. To Him rises the good speech, and the good actions make it rise even higher. To who? To Allah. Why is it we raise our hands up? Why is it your highest part of your body goes to the lowest of the ground? For who? For Allah, who is above you. One time it was raining. Aisha radiallahu anha was outside with the Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and the rain was falling down upon them. And he said, what did the Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam said? It came from the one above. It came from Allah. But you see, the Asharis, this misguided group who try to be clever, they try to say that, well, if you are saying Allah is above the arsh, you're putting Allah in the direction. And you're putting Allah in a place. We say to them, don't use your limited intellect. We have not been told how, but we believe it because this is what Allah and His Messenger told us. And this is what the Sahaba, the companions accepted. And they never questioned. So now you come after 1400 years with your letters after your name. Was it before your name? Before your name. Before your name, Dr. Fulan. But you don't have the understanding of the Sahaba, the companions and the pious predecessors who came before you. And all of a sudden you think you can understand Islam better than them. Imam Malik rahimahullah said, لا يصلح آخر هذه الأمة إلا ما أصلح أولها إلا ما أصلح أولها إلا ما أصلح أولها. Except that which rectified the first part. Nothing will rectify the latter part of this ummah except that which rectified the first part. What was it that rectified the first part? Quran and Sunnah and some Sahaba. That is what rectified the first part. So if you're not upon the way, then how can you be guided? As Imam Malik rahimahullah again said, مَا لَمْ يَكُنْ يَوْمَ إِذٍ دِينٍ لَمْ يَكُنْ الْيَوْمَ دِينًا. That which was not deen then cannot be deen now. That which was not deen then cannot be deen now. So that's it. We don't have any addition to add to it. So we say to those Ashaira, the Asharis, misguided group, we say to them that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala already affirmed that for Himself, that He's above the arsh. And the companions already affirmed that. The Prophet affirmed it. And the scholars of Ahl Sunnah wal Jama'ah, they already affirmed it, that He is above the arsh by His essence. not just only by His honor and His rank and His status, but also by His essence. He's above the arsh. To deny that is to deny an attribute from the attributes of Allah, and that is Allah rises above the arsh. Allah ascends above that. To deny that is to deny that which Allah affirmed for Himself. You will next deny another attribute of Allah, because it just one leads to another. In the end, you deny Allah. Nasallahu salama.